Hi class, Mrs. Calvi here. Quick review on finding the greatest common factor, or better known as GCF. So as we did in class, I'm going to go over the step method. And the step method is as follows. So I want to find the greatest common factor between 10 and 8. Remember, I'm going to kind of draw an L shape. And I'm going to look to see what number goes both into 10 and 8. And I know that both 10 and 8 are divisible by 2. So I'm going to put a 2 on the outside here. So 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. So I'm looking here to see if I have any number that goes both into 5 and 4. And remember, we are not allowed to use the number 1 here. So it just so happens I don't have anything that goes into 5 and 4. So I am actually done with this problem. Now my GCF, or my greatest common factor, is going to be whatever is listed on the left side. We are not using the bottom numbers. So the greatest common factor between 10 and 8, in this case, is 2. Okay, let's try one more example. So if we are looking at the numbers 16 and 30, I'm looking to see what 16 and 30, what number goes into both of those. And I can pick any number. It could be a large number, a small number. It just so happens I see that 2 goes into 16 and 30. 2 goes into 16 8 times. And 2 goes into 30 15 times. So now I'm looking to see what number can go into both 8 and 15. And again, it just so happens I don't have a number that both 8 and 15 are divisible by. So I'm done with this problem. And my greatest common factor, again, is 2. So my greatest common factor here is equal to 2. Okay? I'm now going to try to find the greatest common factor between 24 and 36. So I'm going to draw my L shape, and I'm going to think about what number goes into both 24 and 36. Well, I know they're both even, so I know 2 would work. But I also know that 3 goes into 24 and 36 as well. 4 goes in, 6 goes in, and even 12 goes in to 24 and 36. But sometimes if we're not really great with our multiplication facts, we can start with 2. So I know that they're both even, so they're both divisible by 2. So 2 goes into 24 12 times, and 2 goes into 36 18 times. So now I'm looking to see, do I have a number that goes into 12 and 18? So 12 and 18, are they both divisible by the same number? Well, again, I see that they are even. So I know that 2 can definitely work. So I'm going to draw my L shape. I know that 2 is going to work. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 2 goes into 18 9 times. So now I'm looking at 6 and 9. Are 6 and 9 divisible by the same number? Well, I happen to know that they're both divisible by 3. So I can put a 3 out here. 3 goes into 6 2 times, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. So now I'm down to 2 and 3. Does the same number go into 2 and 3? Well, no, only 1, and we're not allowed to use 1. So I'm done with the problem down here. And I'm going to find my greatest common factor by circling all of the numbers listed on my left side. And I'm going to multiply these numbers together. So 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. So the greatest common factor between 24 and 36 is equal to 12. Now I'm going to do the same problem, and I'm going to use a larger number than 2. So I happen to know that both 24 and 36 are divisible by 12. So if I knew that, I would use 12. 12 goes into 24 2 times. 12 goes into 36 3 times. So now I'm looking here and I'm thinking, does a number go into both 2 and 3? Well, the answer is no, because it's only 1 and we're not allowed to use 1. So here we are done with the problem. So my greatest common factor, if you notice, I again came up with 12, and I had less steps because I used a larger number that they had in common. Okay?